I think he'll lose because of the inconsistencies, like we pointed out. But if he can show consistency, that like UMG is favoring Kendrick's tracks over him from a copyright
that's a big
perspective.
Deal. Now, we can have that conversation. That's a big deal.
But so, and this is where it turns into what I actually want to talk about is that Drake is basically asking for a level playing field. Cool.
Yeah.
100%. Do y'all not think him asking for a level playing field would essentially destroy a lot of the content creators, their lifeline or their bread and butter or what they do? Think about it. If he's asking for them to claim UMG played music or really do their copyright laws, whole streamers' careers are based off of this. This is a good fraction as to what they do is just stream music. If they were to truly infringe on that, what people do on Twitch would have to change forever. TikTok would have to be different.
I think that's extreme.
How?
I think that's probably what he wants.
Because claiming songs is the norm. Like a lot of these music reactions, they even said it. I think it was the Shaq dude. Like this is the occurring topic in the reaction space is copyright. So the people who are already making a full-time living off of this, they have been making a full-time living off of this, knowing that getting hit with claims is the norm. And that's why it is like that. That's why it's being questioned right now that they're not claiming not like us. Like everyone say, oh my God, like this is a favor. Like this is not normal for them to not claim it.
So I think the difference in what you're saying is, yeah, claiming the video on YouTube is the norm. That's fine. They still play it on Twitch live. And you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Don't they
play
make
every
him
song.
delete VODs? I'm gonna say, don't they make him
I
delete VODs
think,
and stuff because of that, or mute certain portions?
Even if it's if it is music that is copywritten, you are not supposed to be playing that live.
I agree.
I think we're talking about, and someone in chat talked about it. I don't know the technicalities behind fair use and things like that, but I don't think Drake is essentially saying "fuck it, no more reactions." I think Drake is saying, "Shit, let it." I think he's saying, "Let it all be green, let it all be oh." But hey, they can react, but don't like single-handedly swing favor one way or the other. I think that's all it is. Maybe I'm thinking about it too simple, but that's,
and I get what you're saying, but because the answer then would be like, all right, cool. It would all be red because we ain't letting it all be green, and it's gonna have to be red universally.
It would be red
because even Kai playing Not Like Us live still plays a big portion in this, right? Like if this wasn't the VOD, now the VOD did get 9 million views on YouTube, but if this was just the live occurrence and Kai has 120,000 people on there, that's still an issue. So they would then have to enforce their rules, regulations, guidelines, and laws for all of the content. It would be for the Twitter videos. It would be for the TikTok videos, the Instagram videos. It would be for the Twitch live reactions, which would then change what these content creators can do. And that's why I think it's a direct attack. Well, not direct, but I think it's an attack on the content creators. You wouldn't be able to play the music live anymore.
But again, you're already not supposed to right now, but I think that's why in the lawsuit he's specifically keying in on YouTube. Because technically you aren't allowed to play music on Twitch, but that's also why all of these streamers use Twitch, is because you get penalized for it after the fact. You can play whatever the fuck you want while you're live, both Drake and Kendrick songs, even during this beef. But that's why there's a main focus on YouTube, is because on YouTube, it is normal to be in red. So Family Matters being in green is giving Family Matters like an advantage. That's his argument.
I get that argument. I get that argument. By the law, though, by the book, by the rule, or whatever he's saying that is being violated, you're supposed to enforce the copyright laws even when it's live. So that makes it a problem if they go on Twitch and play it live. If the VOD never makes it up on YouTube, it being live is still against the rules. We can't play music live right now.
Yeah, that's a Twitch issue. That's not a UMG issue.
No, again, UMG would then have to go to Twitch and enforce it. Yo, bro, going forward, because this lawsuit shit, we can't allow y'all to do that. We just want to protect ourselves.
They already have. They already have. That's why a couple years ago there was an argument about like Twitch shutting down because they don't enforce the DMCA laws.
Right, and this would be the thing to push that forward and be like, yo, DMCA laws, we have to, Twitch, you have to do this, or we're going to come and clap your cheeks.
But there's no way, I don't see the way that they can do that, though.
What you mean? The same way they do it right now. Damo, play a Drake song right now. We'll see y'all Monday. Play a Drake song right now. Play it.
again, I mean, I'm pretty sure niggas is gonna hear the song. It's not gonna come into effect until probably a bit afterwards, right?
We're gonna get claimed. We're not gonna get blocked.
I'm not saying we're gonna get claimed, niggas. Unless I play something with ass in it, because it just happened to me when I streamed.
Dog.
Unless I play,
The way you get blocked
No, I understand.
is yeah.
No, I've played a Drake song,
Yeah, I've
not
done
necessarily
all of this
intentionally on here, but on stream. They will shut the stream down.
B-Soul's football regular season is coming to a close, and my Falcons aren't doing so hot.
Omar, my Patriots aren't either, but at least we can make some money on PrizePicks, right?
That's the only reason why I'm invested on Sunday night.
PrizePicks is Let's Keep It a Buck's favorite way to play daily fantasy sports. They offer weekly promotions that can lead to very big payouts like Taco Tuesday, so you can win more money and have more money in your pockets. It's pretty easy to make lineups on PrizePicks. They have a bunch of different sports you can choose from, and then within those sports, they have a bunch of different categories. You can go to points, rebounds, assists, and if you really know what you're doing, all you gotta do is click more or less on your favorite player, and you can win a bunch of money on PrizePicks. All you gotta do is select more, select less, just make sure they're not on the same team, put in the amount you're comfortable with, and press submit lineup to submit a lineup.
Hopefully some of that bread touches down in my pockets this holiday season. Shouts out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this video.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I've been shut down on YouTube necessarily if I will play even NBA highlights for more than 2 minutes. I've been shut down if I play music videos 100%. I think audio is something that you can kind of flirt with, you can kind of get away with here and there necessarily. I just don't know about the necessary essential or hypothetical, that's the word I meant to say, domino effect that you're getting at. I just don't think it's that extreme. I see what you can potentially. I see what that opens the door for. I'm not saying you're making an argument out of bullshit, because I see that, sure, if that happens, let's say Drake GG's UMG, and UMG has to like pay this nigga X amount of dollars, tuck their tails, do all this extra shit. They can then therefore have their own, I guess, corporate crash out and do some shit like that. They can come to Twitch, they come to whoever the fuck and really harp down on the shit. And it could potentially change the world. I just think that is like beyond unrealistic. Then again, I don't think the nigga's gonna win, but I think it's very unrealistic. Though.
It is contingent on Drake winning the lawsuit.
Yeah,
so I will.
Yeah, maybe that's my bad. I just don't think he's gonna win. Yeah,
I will say that the thing that I'm saying is contingent on Drake winning the lawsuit and then having to press the button. And I see people saying it has to be the visual. Dog,
It's not the visual.
It's not the visual.
No, chat. Yeah, chat. Y'all are talking about, okay, I'll break the fourth wall, man. Fuck it. I'll be streaming. Chat, it's both. It's just a matter of like what the streamers tell you and shit, because we know what's going to get caught. But in reality, you're not supposed to play the song. And reality is you're not supposed to. Mind you, there's
a sound, there's two soundboard sounds. I had to change my soundboard twice, and there's actually one of them is still on here, because I just don't play it anymore, because I just know better in my mind. I will never accidentally play this sound for whatever reason. When Kanye's jail, guess who's going to jail tonight? I stopped playing that because during the Megan Tory trial, I hit the soundboard, clapped my shit, boom, I'm off live. Took me off. Michael Jackson's Thriller Laugh is another one. Y'all have not heard me play that, and I got that shit on my soundboard. If you go look at the comp videos, I play it in there because we're on Twitch. But I do not play that because that's another one where they will clap you instantly off live. So that's why I'm saying this can be, if it happens, an attack on streamers as a whole. If they then have to go back, we got to enforce this shit, man. We can't let y'all play this shit.
It's not impossible. It's not impossible.
I think it would just be a matter of like telling Twitch, yo, be more consistent with muting it on the VOD, because muting the VOD is their solution right now. That's like what Twitch is saying is, all right, we're controlling a really big platform. We can't keep track of everything, even though they should.
They can.
Even though they can, but that's a whole different. But their solution right now is we can't keep track of everything, but what we can do is, all right, when it goes through our copyright system, we can mute the VOD after the fact. And I think what would happen in this case isn't the whole shutdown of reaction content. It would just be we gonna mute Kendrick shit when it gets played too. I think that's
yeah. I think to add on to that, I think the extreme that it would go to isn't necessarily you can't react live, but they would mute the entire VOD. So for anybody that, I'm pretty sure y'all have streamed on Twitch and kept your VODs up. You know how like it mutes the little section. I think what they would do is upgrade it and mute the entire fucking thing.
But you know what? You know what they would say, Because again, this is a little tricky. It's still being played live to these hundreds of thousands of people. And ultimately, it's not us. It's not up to us to create a system for y'all. Y'all need to create a system that essentially works within our shit. And it would just be basically don't play that shit.
It's possible. Again, all these
Mind you,
things are
every other
possible.
Twitch is the only really like one of the only platforms. Because some of the other platforms you can kind of get away with it, whatever the case may be. But like if you play music on IG Live, they'll clap your shit.
You clap your shit. Yeah.
They clap your shit.
That shit happens.
Yeah,
They-
it'd be similar to YouTube. And I think Drake is operating just fine with YouTube being how it is.
But I'm saying for the platform, that's ultimately what I'm saying. For the platform, for the people that are being platformed, this is something that I would be like, yo, Drake cannot win because, and again, like Sage said, I think it is a long shot, but Drake cannot win because if he gets his way,
I think to your point, it is it has a potential to damage Twitch streaming the way that it is. But this is what everyone's been saying about Twitch. Y'all should have been prepared for shit like this because shit like this was bound to happen. So y'all should have made these changes in the first place so that when we come to this, it's not a whole switch of what the culture of Twitch streaming is. Like this, like same thing with YouTube. Like we already know what the fuck expectations are on YouTube when you play music. If that was the case originally on Twitch from the jump, none of this would even be an issue. So again, that's why I'm saying it falls back on Twitch.
we all on the same page.
Yeah.